Hey everybody, we back. Another movie review. This one, Tetris, movie coming out on Apple TV Plus. So if you subscribe to that service through separately or through your Apple One plan or whatever, you can watch it. You're thinking, did he just say Tetris? Like, yes, this movie is about the video game Tetris. Now, it's not a movie trying to make a story out of the blocks falling and disappearing. No. That's something you would have saw in the 2000s, maybe even the 2010s. Damn sure the 90s. No, this movie is about the story of how we all got to play Tetris. And specifically, play Tetris on the Nintendo Game Boy in 1989, 1990. Follow the story of Hank Rogers. Yeah, get this out of the way. It's based on a true story, but it's a movie. So, they be fibbing a little bit. Hank Rogers, played by Taron Egerton, our guy from The Kingsman. And, that movie about, I'm messing up here. Rocket Man, my Elton John movie. That movie was fire. Also, he's the good singing ape dude in the Sing movies. I love those movies. But yeah, tangent here. Tetris. Hank Rogers. His journey to get Tetris, to get the rights to put Tetris out on the world, specifically to go to Nintendo and be the person that gets Tetris in Japan and then later on the world through the Game Boy. Toby Jones played Robert Stein, another player in this situation. Nikita Yefremov plays Alexei Pashdanov, the man who created Tetris, who programmed it. The guy, if you watch any of OG4, when they used to have cool documentaries about video games, or if you've watched anything about video game history, games historian or that of the like, you might know this story of that guy. But this film starts out as a nice, plucky business movie with little chapter parts and little things drawn in 8-bit graphics. That's like, oh yeah, this is, level 1 is the beginning of the story. And it's all cute. He's like, oh yeah, we back at it. It's the 80s. 80s music's playing. 80s fashion is going. Nintendo is on top of the world. But once you get past the beginning of him, like, okay, I got the rights from this guy that's remaking it. Things are looking good. He does his American hustling to get money from the bank. And they're like, oh, but man, you didn't pay us back yet. The banker, Larry, played by the great Rick Yoon, who does not get enough work. I think his most famous role is in the first Fast and Furious as the actual bad guy in that movie. But yeah, you get there, but there's a moment when Hank goes to Russia. And this film stops being a kind of lighthearted, plucky 80s business, build it up, overcoming things, bringing this thing into the world, which it still is, into an international business and political thriller. Because my man is down bad. He's dealing with KGB. He's dealing with the Soviet Union. Corrupt politicians. People tapping his phone. And all he really wants to do is share this game with the world. And they don't trust him because he's American, he's a capitalist. And this is at the right part where, Soviet Union about to fall apart. But man, things is bad. You be fearing for my man's life the whole time. The Russians, and this climate of us not really rocking with the Russians, and us I use as in America, the United States. It works well as Russians, quote unquote, being the bad guy. But man, everybody in this movie does a great job. There's plenty of other great actors: Roger Allam, Anthony Boyle, Toru Igawa, Ken Yamamura, Ben Miles, Ayane Nagabuchi, Matthew March, Oleg Stefan. Bangers. All of them knocked it out of the park. This is a really, really movie that able to go through like what feels a little bit like a biopic, a connecting of two cultures. Again, international business and political thriller. And just like a good like 80s throwback business tech bro. Well, not tech bro. We've been like a tech business. We could do it type of movie. And I was literally shocked. I actually could work in the theaters, but hey, this is the world we are, it's streaming. And I just say, for real, let's keep it a buck. This is coming out at the end of March, the last day of March. And then within a couple of days later, Illumination comes out with the Super Mario movie. And all I say is Nintendo is winning, y'all. Nintendo just opened up a theme park in Hollywood, California. They got two movies. They got a movie that the adults can rock with. And they got the movie for the whole family coming out. They partnered with some of the biggest brands. Universal for the theme park. Apple for this movie. Universal again and Illumination for the Super Mario movie. They just out here winning, man. Nintendo can't be stopped. Don't play yourself. This movie's fire. Definitely watch this movie. But we about to be in a real good Nintendo spring with these two movies. I'm already calling it. I haven't even seen Super Mario movie yet. I'm already calling it's going to be top tier. This joint, though. This Tetris, though. Watch that joint, man. You wouldn't even know the level of drama and danger these people was in just so we can get the straight line block to go down to take out the 4 lines and make a Tetris. You know what I'm saying? We didn't even know, man. We never knew. It was serious business.
It was the most beautiful thing I'd ever seen. I played for 5 minutes. I still see falling blocks in my dreams. It's poetry, art, and math all working in magical synchronicity. It's the perfect game. Tetris?
Tetris.
Tetris. Tetris.
Tetris. I don't get it.
It's a combination of tetra, Greek for 4, and tennis.
Tennis.
The Russian inventor, he likes tennis.
Снизу вверх.
This game isn't just addictive, it stays with you. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
Hank, only 10 other people in the world have seen what you're about to see. It's called the Game Boy.
Package it with Tetris.
Can you get us the rights?
The Soviet Union had worldwide rights. Nothing gets out easily. I'm gonna go to Moscow.
You're walking into a country
that still considers America enemy numero uno.
Okie dokie.
You sure you don't have to talk to your wife about this first?
Pioneers have to bet the house to win.
But not literally.
Listen. Have you ever heard our apartment this quiet before?
This is the inventor of Tetris.
Your game is brilliant. I'm gonna make you a millionaire.
Mr. Rogers, have you ever negotiated with the Soviets?